Perfect music for our midday fix. Today, Carlyn Berghoff is here from her family's famous restaurant, and we are making corned beef sandwiches. You think it's easy, you think it's simple, but there are some secrets that we're going to find out today. So we're going to make the Reuben. And the Reuben, there's two stories that came to be about the Reuben. One is a gentleman in New York in a diner, his name was Reuben, created the Reuben in 1914 for a famous actress. The other is a grocer in Omaha, could you imagine Omaha, created the Reuben in 1955. All right, so they're both trying to take credit for it, but you make it the best, right?
We make it the best, and it's the secret sauce. But a little bit of fun facts about corned beef. First of all, while I am German, we have been serving corned beef at the Berghoff since 1914. So it was an original staple for us. It started with that corned beef sandwich, the beer, and the hard-boiled egg, which my great-grandfather gave away when he bought a beer. So that's how it all started for us.
Oh, excellent.
It's a good story.
And that's what to do with the leftovers, right?
Well, that's what we, absolutely. You have to reuse, recycle, and reinvent everything you cook. But let's start with the Reuben. So the rye bread, our Berghoff rye bread, is the way to start. So the next is to layer a piece of Swiss cheese, and we want one piece of cheese on each piece of the bread.
Alrighty.
And then you want your corned beef warm. Now, corned beef is just beef brisket that you have cooked in with brine. It's been brined first, and then it boils for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The next thing is the secret is the sauce.
The secret sauce is what makes it so good.
It's what makes it so good.
So are you giving out the secret? Do we have this
absolutely,
on our website? All right,
absolutely.
we've got the secret recipe for Berghoff.
And there's pickles in it, celery, Worcestershire, lemon, all sorts of fun things in that sauce.
Yum.
Then the sauerkraut, Berghoff sauerkraut.
Of course.
You want everything warm, so that except for the sauce, so that when you put the final piece of bread on it and you put it, to cook it in the pan. Now, a lot of people say I can't make a Reuben because I don't have a panini maker. You can make
it in a regular pan.
In a regular pan, absolutely. And you just need to use a lot of spray on the bottom, like, of olive oil or non-stick, because it just, everything sticks. So, and I don't like a lot of fat.
I would have thought the meat would get warm just by putting it in the pan like that, but you're saying heat up the meat first.
I heat up the meat first with a little bit of juice, from water, beef stock, whatever. And corned beef is really not bad for you. I mean, look how lean this corned beef is.
Right.
There's like no fat on it. The other nice thing about it is it lasts a long time in your refrigerator. So if you're making sandwiches for your kids, if you're looking for something to have for breakfast, I mean, it really can fill the gap for almost anything.
Right, and for the breakfast, you kind of chopped it all up. You added some onions and
potatoes, some potatoes and parsley, and then you put an egg on it, and then you have breakfast.
You're good to go for breakfast. Excellent.
And then if you're going to be a classic on St. Patrick's Day, you're going to have the warm cabbage and boiled potatoes. Absolutely.
Of course. So we have that one over there. It's just the traditional serving of it. And then I love the little mini sandwiches.
And that's great for a cocktail party. If you're at a football game or if you're just, St. Patrick's Day at your house, it's a great way to utilize, and have people enjoy it at a party. Now, I think you should try a bite of this.
It might be a little messy. In half. Okay, I will try a bite of this. Then that means you're going to have to talk. I always tell people it's hard to talk and eat at the same time. So that means you're going to have to lead the conversation for the next several minutes. How about talking about dessert while I try this?
Bailey's Irish cream cheesecake. We try to keep everything in the family of German and Irish. And some of the great things that are going on at the restaurant that day, the parade, which is, next Saturday, we're going to have face painters for the kids. We're going to have all sorts of interesting cocktails for the adults. One of the things we're making right now is a tanner, and it's with Guinness and Berghoff beer, and it's a little bit interesting, but you can have root beer for the kids, or you can stay safe and just drink root beer all day long.
Oh, excellent. It's nice to have an option, right?
Absolutely an option. But it's quite a party at the restaurant on that day. People just celebrate. Everybody's Irish.
Exactly. On St. Patrick's Day. Look at us today, right?
We're all
We've got our
dressed to
green
suit.
on. We are ready for St. Patrick's Day. Of course, the parade is a week from Saturday. The desserts sound fabulous. This is so delicious. And it really is the sauce that makes it. But it's nice to bite into the sandwich and have it warm in the middle. That's what I wouldn't have thought of before.
If you don't heat up the corned beef, it won't be warm in the middle.
Excellent, Carlyn. Thank you so much for being
having
here.
me.
The Berghoff restaurant is, of course, celebrating on March 12th, as Carlyn mentioned, during and after the Chicago St. Pat's Parade. Traditional Irish music, drinks, food specials, face painting, which you talked about. 17 West Adams Street. To learn more, you can check out their website, berghoffgroup.com, or for a link, go to our webpage, WGNTV.com/midday, and we do have the recipe for the secret sauce.